Looks like it's still trying to activate. There we go. I see a few people jumping in. Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. So excited to have you guys joining us on this Friday evening. Okay, a few more of you are, I see a lot of us jumping in, a lot of us getting the notification. So welcome. Give it a moment to kind of catch up with all the notices and activating that. It always takes a minute. So yay. Yay, yay, yay. Hello, Linda. How are you guys? Thanks for saying hi in the chat. Super excited. Feels like it's been a minute. We've been busy, Debbie. We've been busy.
We have been busy. It's been crazy busy, to tell you the truth.
Yeah,
so
August is just woo, woo, woo.
Here and stop. It's kind of getting dark, and I'm sitting by the window, so I'm a little bit in shade, but I'm so happy to be here tonight.
Yeah. Well, let's introduce ourselves formally, I guess. So if you guys don't know me, I'm Susan Budge. I'm one of the co-founders, and I have Debbie Blade. I almost called you Budge, but Debbie Blade.
Debbie Budge Blade works for me. So, yeah.
Who is also a co-founder.
Co-founders also.
So welcome, guys. So excited to have you guys with us. Still giving it a moment. I still see a lot of those people jumping in. The numbers are just increasing. So I will say, as we celebrate 15 years, it's kind of crazy. I remember when we hit a decade, and now we're like a decade and a half. But I just remember at a decade, I was like, whew, where did the time go?
Some of us older faster than others, but
it's aging us too.
That's because you are married off 2 kids this month. It's
I know. Crazy. This year, yeah.
This year.
Debbie just looks young. We always comment how young she looks.
I am not young.
I know you're not young, but you just look good.
Almost embracing my 7th decade in March.
That's awesome. You're wise for your age. No, we're super excited. So really, on behalf of our whole Kiwi crew, our creative partners, our brand partners, we just thank you guys for being here with us on this journey and just celebrating 15 years, because really, we're celebrating you guys. We couldn't do it without you. So it just means a lot to us that you're here and that you're celebrating with us and for your support. Okay, so, I also mentioned weddings and that it's been busy in August. Shiloh's not here with us because she's actually helping with another wedding this weekend. You guys might know Mindy, who's a dear close friend of ours, and her daughter is also getting married. So it definitely is like the year of marriages. Talking really fast, I'll just share this little thing. So this is Shiloh and her son, Jason, who just got married.
It was such a great wedding.
I only have little pictures from the phones. We're still waiting, of course, for all the photos from the photographers. But it was a hot day that day. So
it was hot that day versus
so much that I was worried about the next week. But Jason might sound familiar because we actually have a template named after him. Jason Lane. Is it Jason Lane? I always get Avenue Mount. I think it's Lane. Jason Lane.
Yep.
And then we also, my daughter, Madison Avenue, she's also a border set there. She just got married. So yeah, so busy couple weeks. But with that said, we're so excited to be celebrating Kiwi Lane's birthday and National Scrapbooking Day, which happens in the month of August for us. So we just usually celebrated a little bit earlier, but other things got into the mix and took up all of our other attention.
We barely got home in time for this.
Yeah.
Long car drives to get back.
So yeah. All right, guys. Well, welcome. I think we're all jumping on here. So excited. So tonight should be a lot of fun. We always enjoy the chance to just share what we've been working on, kind of like behind the scenes, new products, and then also just a chance to do some giveaways here at the end of this event. So definitely stick around. And like I said, don't be shy, pull up a chair, say hi, let us know where you're joining us in the comments, because we always appreciate when you guys say hi. So, I have another story, and then I promise we'll jump into it. But I was just telling Deb, I shared these in the community or something somewhere, but we just moved our fulfillment center here at was that at the end of July? It was.
Yes.
Yeah, it was into July. So crazy. Our lease was up, and so we moved our warehouse, and I found this bucket of these stamps. So lovely little stamps.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I
And
remember. Oh my gosh.
so I thought I would take a moment and just share, so these stamps was when we had our Etsy shop. We started Kiwi Lane literally out of our garages, and then we started this Etsy shop. And at the time, we just did not have the capital or the cost to, believe it or not, the printing and the inserts, anything with printing, it seems to be most costly.
Yeah.
And so the printing and like the inserts and all of that stuff, we ended up doing ourselves initially. So yeah, we would take the templates and we would stamp these on the templates. And yeah, a lot of late nights. Lots of late nights. So it's kind of fun to see these lovely stamps here. I guess I'm gonna have to stamp a few, but I pulled out Paisley Place. So Paisley Place was one of our first borders, I want to say, that we created. And it was one of our most popular when we began, and it's still today our most popular border set. So Paisley Place is still one of our most popular border sets.
I love it.
It's just it's such a neat breeze to play with. Like, it's just always so accommodating to whatever theme or anything that you're creating with it. So,
right.
And then I pulled out Autumn Leaves. This one.
I want those.
I don't even have autumn leaves, for whatever it's worth. Yeah. But Autumn Leaves, we created initially, and it was in the Etsy shop, but it never moved over to our online shop. I think what we ended up doing, to tell you the truth, is we merged this into the set that's called Autumn.
Right.
Yeah.
We split leaves them off.
Yeah, because it just had those 3 leaves, and so we took the 2 leaves and we put it into autumns and kind of mimicked those, and then we expanded on that set. So Autumn Leaves converted into the set called Autumn. But I'm just curious, does anyone joining us live have autumn leaves? Because I don't. Not autumn. It's not called autumn. It's called Autumn Leaves. So that was fun to see that stamp. It's just, this is the only proof we have that it existed. The only proof we have that it existed. And then another story came to mind when I saw a large bracket. Do you remember this story?
Ooh.
Do you remember it, Deb?
Yeah. Yes. Was that like the first thing we started?
Well, that too. Well, remember I remember somebody emailed you in support or something, like they wanted the large version of bracket. And so we started to play with that, and we just had so much fun. And so I don't know why I remember thinking, I think that was like one of the first, because you're doing this Etsy shop and we had very few customers, and then we started to make relationships with customers. And then I think you were chatting with one, and anyway, so just always so special.
And we gave it to them.
We try. We try.
We try to do.
I hope you guys are feeling that at the Kiwi Club. A lot of you guys have been asking for things, and it just takes a little bit of development phase. But yes, we do try. So, I can't see comments. So hopefully you can see comments there. Gail says, Gail, the only earlier said I don't own. So I was thinking you did own it, Gail.
Oh, Gail would have been the one who had it if anyone did.
Oh, man. I think Gail owns some stamped ones, though, for sure.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
I know she does.
All right. So I chatted long enough. Super, super thrilled to announce, of course, our newest product collection to help you, in this case, stay organized and creative in a simple and cute way, which is something we strive here at Kiwi Lane to do. And so I do want to note, so right off the bat, and I'll share more details on this as we go along, but these new products that we'll be sharing will only be available for a pre-sale at this time. And you'll see why as we share those, but these are only available for a pre-sale. So let's go ahead and let me share our screen here, and we will take a peek at these new items that we've been working on. This first new product that I will share with you, we have shared it will kind of help share the reason for the other products that we'll be sharing this evening, because it's kind of the reason why we created the other ones and adjusted the other ones. And some of you guys may have been, you've seen these and been asking about them for a long time. I've shared peeks of them in my videos, and so they're kind of teasing you guys along the way, accidentally, I will say. But I will say, after using them myself for a few months, I can really say that they just add a style to my workspace that just makes me smile. Like, it's just so much fun to have them. I feel like that should be a song, right? Like, so add style to my workspace that makes me smile. I don't know, some kind of that was weird, but there was something in that. But yeah, super fun. All right, so let me get that shared here, technology. So is these template tabs. Do these look familiar to you guys? The template tabs, we finally were able to get the right materials and everything in place, tested them out, made sure that we thought these were, efficient and effective enough to have them and to produce them. Now, the part of it was trying to figure out how to adjust going forward and past sets and all of this stuff. So these template tabs, we actually have 2 bundles of these. And so let me explain that really fast. The first bundle is what we say our template tabs bundle. This bundle includes tabs for every designer template we've ever offered in our online shop. Now, remind you, autumn leaves was never offered in our online shop. So we don't have one for autumn leaves, but pretty much everything else that we've ever offered up to December 2024. So we're not even the end of the year, but this bundle will include all of those sets through December 2024. So even the next few months releases that we have exciting to share with you guys. So we've been working to go backward and then forward. So now this bundle, like I said, is only new releases. It excludes Kiwi Club sets. They have their own bundle. We'll share that here in a moment. And or the sampler sets. If you have sampler sets, those sets were just more of like a give it a try. So those ones do not have their own tabs. Now, as I talked about going forward, all new release sets will come with their own tabs inside their packaging. So this is an adjustment we've been working on, and that will be effective January 2025 in those
I actually got something ahead of time because we have to design with it. And so when I saw the package, there's 3, and I saw those tabs in there. So I was really excited.
Yeah, they're super fun. So again, as we make this adjustment, but we wanted to offer these past tabs kind of as a one-time offer to get everyone caught up to this moment and providing you with the tabs you need to keep your collection in perfect order. And whether you own many sets, we know that this is going to be the case. You will be glad to have the full set of these cute tabs as your collection grows, or if things get unvaulted, or that maybe you get from someone else in the community or something. But this bundle, this template bundle on these tabs is sold as a bundle, though. It's not sold as individual tabs. It's the only way we could offer it right now. And like I said, it's the pre-order. So if you've been around Kiwi Lane for a bit, or maybe you've just been around for the last year or so, it still would be worth getting these tabs to get your sets caught up to speed on these. There's actually 174 tabs in this bundle. And then we also have the other
bundle is our club sets tabs bundle. And this one-time offer includes tabs for every Kiwi Club set released up to the end of this year, December 2024, so that you can have your collection would be perfectly organized if you had all of them. And I have all of them. And if you just have some of them, you can get this to go with the ones you have, because you may get more. You may purchase more of the past sets going forward in the future. That's always fun to do. Yeah. And so starting January 2025, all new club sets will come with their own tab inside the packaging. which I saw today for some other things. So it was really
Yeah.
cute. It was a really fun surprise to see in there.
Yeah.
And does this one have the same amount, a pack of 174 tabs?
So the template tabs, the pack of
Oh,
174
okay.
tabs, and then the
I
club
think
set
this one,
tab includes 79 tabs.
79. Mhm.
Yep. So as far as pricing, the template tabs of the 174 is $13.95, and then the club tabs bundle of 79 is $8.95. Now, again, this is for a pre-order. So if you're wanting to get these nicely printed, they're on hard cardstock. We went through a different versions and variations because we wanted to make them sturdy enough that they can sustain and all of that lovely stuff. Make sure the printing was nice and crisp, the right size. And so this is the opportunity to get these all pass tabs, like I said. So this is a one-time offer. In the future, if you missed it, or if like we know we're going to have this gap, unfortunately, from this new process where tabs are being added and other people are like, they missed this pre-sale offer, whether they just haven't become a Kiwi Lane customer yet or whatever. We will in the future, like way into next year, offer a PDF possibly that somebody could just print on their own. But these ones are nice quality cardboard, like not even cardboard, they're like a cardboard.
They're not that stiff, but they're good quality and has that shiny covering on that front side, which I love.
Yeah.
And we have someone asking, how do they attach?
Oh, good question. Good question. So you can actually see here with these next products. So this is something we wanted to offer for that cute, stylish factor. And like I said, I've been testing it out myself in my stash. Like, does it help me find things faster? Do I feel more encouraged and inspired? And I can tell you, yes, that little visual, because we're so visual, guys, which is why the playtocreate system works, really is exciting and fun. So now, if you own the version number 1 tabs, let me take this off, screen share really fast. Put this down. So these are version number 1 storage cards that we offer, right? And now we have these easy strips. Okay, stay with us because I'm going to explain it. If you want to get the easy strips, this is a one-time offer again that we're offering, that we produced. These easy strips have this cute little burgundy polka dot. They have the slits. They have adhesive on the back. And then you could adhere these to these previous style pockets, like so. Here, let me find you a version that I had that done. There it is. Okay. Like so. So I just attached it to the back of that. And then you can attach that. Now, if you don't use the storage cards, but you use a binder for storing your templates or any other reason, and you still want to incorporate these adorable tabs, these easy strips is what we're calling them, will come in really handy for that too, because you could adhere it to any type of storage device that you want and take advantage of these adorable tabs in your storage solution area. So super fun. Now, these, of course, come in packs of 10. And again, this is a one-time offer. It's a pre-order offer to grab these beauties, for all your past storage needs. So if you want to utilize those past storage cards or whatever that you're using, these strips will help that be more compatible with these tabs. So definitely pick those up. There's sets of 10, and these they're $4.95. Okay. And they're about 4 1/4 by 1 inch. And so if you have a border pocket, you'll use one for that pocket. If you have a pocket that is, let me stop sharing. So for example, this one has the 2 pockets. You would put one here and you would put one here, right? So you would have a strip for each one of those to attach those tabs. So that's what we produced to help consider, because we were thinking the same way. How can we accommodate where we want to go in the future? And then how to accommodate for the past. So again, this one-time opportunity to get this pre-order. So you might have to pick up a few of those to really accommodate for those past ones. Now, I will say again, because for the sake of, it's not the most, it took forever. initially I had to make slits, and these are very thin, this version 1. And so unfortunately that was not an option long term. It was a mess. And so we came up with these, what we call easy strips, so that they can just attach nicely to that, and it works awesome. Like I said. So here's a picture of that, just beautifully. It works great.
It does.
So let me go back here. We'll get some better pictures of that. So you could see that, and it just adheres straight to the back, easily to any surface that you want to add those. Okay. Now, on top of that, go ahead.
We have a Borders storage pouch pack. Say that 3 times fast.
Right.
So this is an upgrade to our newly improved Borders storage pouch pack with now 6 sturdy pouches featuring slits for those new template tabs. And we give you some color on the edges. So they're perfect for keeping your borders and backdrops organized, easily accessible, visual. You can see them easily that way. I love the color. And like she said, the thicker material makes them more durable. It's a much better plastic this time around. And so that set sells for $12.95. And remember, it has, let's see, six of them in it.
Pouches.
Right?
Yep, 6 pouches. So now we've also updated our storage cards to these versions here that you see. We increased the thickness, and we put slits across the top so they can accommodate. So if you've been waiting because the storage cards, you're like, hey, then of course, again, pre-order, get as many as you want. Actually, with a pre-order, it guarantees you get the amount you want without having to wait for restocking or any other things. So the border pockets in the previous, but I really love this updated version of these storage cards that we've been working on for some time. So these, of course, are, like you said, those stick fixed here. Actually, I'm going to show you in person. We have those 2 versions. We have the border one.
Right.
So that's a single one here. And it's actually 13. Oh gosh.
It's larger, so you're not having to wedge things in.
Yeah.
You have some space on the sides. They slide in really easily. See?
Yeah, they slide in nicely. Thicker material, outlined, and then easily you can add the tabs, in this case, without an easy tab strip. You won't need this on these newer versions. You could simply just slide that in to those slits that are included on the pouches itself. So as Debbie was sharing, we have the single the border pouch that are designed for Kiwi Lane borders. And this one will include 6 pouches. So the past version we had, we went from 4 to 6 because a lot of people were saying, they're like, I need more, and I'm always ordering these. And then you guys are out of stock, and then I need more, and I'm out of stock. So hopefully you are able to get what you need with these if you've been waiting. So those are $12.95. And then we do have, so Debbie, the accessory storage ones.
We have the accessory storage pouch pack. So Susan will show you that with the 2 sizes of the pockets. So there are 3 of each design, and you get the storage you need and the storage flexibility you need for the different kinds of accessory sets that you might have. So it includes 3 pouches with 2 pockets, and the measurements are 6.53 inches by 4.72 and 6.53 inches, 3 pouches with 2 pockets. And the one of the pouches has both the same size, more kind of a 6x6 feel, right, Sue?
Just a little bit bigger,
and
again, so that it's easier to slide in and out.
Right.
Yep.
Right. And then the other one has a little longer and a little shorter one for the different types of accessory sets that we have.
Yep.
And I love it when you put them in a basket, Sue, and you showed that. I saw that somewhere where you had to put in a basket and you have all the tabs standing up. They're so colorful and they're so beautiful. And so you get 3 pouches with 2 pockets, and then 3 of the kind of same size, and then 3 pouches with 2 pockets with one a little bigger than the other. And that is $14.95.
Yes.
The basket picture. There it is.
Yes.
I love that.
So the accessory pouches, like she said, comes with 3 different designs, or 2 designs, 3 of each design. And so those are $14.95. And they come with just a more quality, more sustainable. Here, actually, let me show you again. Stop sharing. You can actually see it quite. I was just holding up the other one. What did I do with it? Version 1. So version 1, where did you go? Oh, it's over here. So you can see this is version 1 and this is version 2.
Yeah.
And that.
Yeah.
So
color, love it.
Well, a little color. Again, we need a little bit more color in our life, but also the quality is a lot thicker. The material is a lot thicker to sustain the tabs. And so as we wanted to add these tabs as part of our future sets, we really wanted to adjust those pockets to accommodate too, but also taking in consideration what you might already have as well, which is where the easy tabs or strips come into place for those needs as well. So those are kind of the pre-order products that we have. Super excited to finally share those with you guys. Like I said, I've been, peeking, I guess, giving a little sneak peek at these every once in a while as we've done live events and everyone's like, where are these tabs? Where did you get these tabs? How do I get these tabs? And I'm like, oh, we're working so hard. Just, we had to go through a lot of variations back and forth and equipping to get those created. But like I said, we're super excited. And then, of course, just adjusting as we go forward as far as in new sets, making sure that those come in and what does that look like. And so super excited to have those. And yes, Debbie, you were saying on the cart, so you can use them. Of course, you could place them in a basket of your choice to keep your creative vibe flowing and your space organized, or you could keep them in this handy dandy. This is something we've shared a while back in the community. It's over in our Amazon link. That's also in our community. If you guys don't have that, let us know in the comments. But this is just a diaper bag that's like a bag that when I go away to crop, I put them into this bag. It zips up, super easy to grate and take. But when I'm scrapbooking at home, I keep mine in a little basket on top of my little rolling tray, and it works awesome. Super great in hand reach for that purpose on that.
I also like the ones that have the 2 pockets for, you can store like embellishment things in them too.
Yes. Yes.
You can store more than just your templates if you want to go that far, but they are nice. They are nice to organize. I like to organize.
Now, to go along with that, we actually have one other new product that we've been producing. We thought, you know what, if we're cleaning up our system, not our system, just organizing it in a way that's just a little bit more cute and fresh, we decided to go ahead and launch in with that these dividers. So we have these dividers. They come in a set of 9, okay? And these dividers are great because you could place them into your basket and keep your sections just a little bit more organized into smaller sections. And so we have printed on one side. We have the printing on one side, and this is a suggestion. So like, for example, seasonal, and then you would keep all of your seasonal or holiday templates behind that one. Your borders, you could keep behind that one. And then also you have, I'm trying to find that details on that one. It actually wasn't on the spreadsheet here. Yeah. Do you have that under the shop workbook? Nature themed, which is a common one. And we just decided, we gathered all of our thoughts, like how do we know when we're looking for some templates inside of our collection, what do we go for? And so Shiloh and all of us talked, and we were like, this is kind of how we have learned to separate ours. And so those are the suggestions that we printed here on the back side of these. We have one for scrapbooking kits that are more of the sets that are like an arrangement of different elements. Those sets, which I love, by the way, love those. And then all around accessories, backdrops. So you get 9 of these different ones. Now, they are printed double-sided. So you can customize it to your own liking on how you want to segment and organize your specific collection of your templates. So again, This is a one-time offer if that is something that you've been wanting. And I will say they're really nice and big, wide, the same width of the templates themselves. So whatever basket or anything that you keep those in, they'll be aligned in their sizing that way.
And that set is $13.95.
$13.95, and it comes with 9 of those dividers, double-sided printed, like I was mentioning, and super, super fun. I was going to say, because this is a printable we've offered in the past too, but I noticed with the printable, of course, I can only print up to 8.5 by 11. It barely stands up enough for me. I feel like I'm always kind of digging down to find the one. And so as we started to create these tabs and playing around, like, how do we like those? Do they feel like they're effective? Do they feel like they make a difference in helping us to find the set that we're looking for quicker? And it really, really does when you segment them out this way too, in a way that helps you. And then of course, if I need, I always use the DT checklist app in after that. But boy, am I finding the sets I need quicker, faster, and more efficient the last few months as I've utilized these adorable elements in my own stash. Super great. All right. Do we have any questions?
Okay, let's look. Hang on.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me slide this over so I can read it. Will the Kiwi checklist app be redone to match the new, whoops, it moved, category dividers?
Yes, actually, that is something that we just brought up in our thing. So anything, because we have the vaulted category in the DT checklist, and then anything that's in the shop in the accessory elements will be coordinated to that. So yeah, you will see that. Actually, once we get these pre-ordered and delivered, so let's talk about the pre-order timeline on this. These items are only available for pre-order from August 16th to August 23rd. So only for this 1 week, because we're trying to get this order placed as soon as possible, because we want to aim for them to be in your mailbox or under your Christmas tree. Basically, we're aiming for a holiday delivery. But, you know, holidays can be iffy with timing of shipments and just different things. But that's what we're aiming for. So we're doing a short pre-order offer. So this is your opportunity to get those if you'd like to get them. But if it doesn't arrive before Christmas, like I said, it actually would be expected by mid-January, the latest. But these do take a few months for them to get here. And the reason why I mentioned that is because once we have these, we're going to do some other events that really talk about, okay, now that you guys have these in your hands, let's talk about other things that will be really insightful as far as color coordination that you're going to see with the tabs. The tabs are different colors that can assort with different sections that go with the different category dividers. But honestly, until we get them all in our hands, that's for another event. And then along with that, we will adjust the DT checklist to coordinate with these suggestions as far as subcategories and things like that go. So yes, we definitely have that noted.
Another question is, after the pre-sale order is submitted, will we be getting some to put in the shop? They want to know if they will be available after the pre-sale.
The only two that we for sure have, we'll see how this pre-order goes, is the storage pouch cards. We will order a few more of those so that we have those in stock. As far as the tabs, the dividers, and the easy strips, these are a one-time offer to get everybody caught up. Yeah, to get caught up on those.
Okay. Let's see. Organize. What are the dimensions? Well, they want to see, will they fit in that Totally Tiffany box?
The other one that we discontinued quite a long time ago, it will not fit in that. Nope.
Yeah.
It will not fit in this one. Yeah, we personally have not used these ones for a little bit of a time, but they will not with the tabs attached.
Right. Oh, that's right. It wouldn't close, would it?
Yeah. Okay, now, so granted, if you're putting them in a bag like that diaper bag, gray one, where did I put that? Over there. I think, I don't know, I can't remember who did this, but it was super smart. She had these to help just kind of keep them straight in hers, but she cut off the lid. Yeah. and then put them in her basket that way and utilized them that way. But that lid is kind of annoying, I'll be honest. So
I know.
yeah.
Okay. The questions keep coming and then it moves on me, so then I lose it. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
People are wanting to know how many of each to complete a full set. We don't have that information right off the tops of our heads. So that's, the full set. I don't think I can even say how many templates we have now.
Well, the tabs say how much we have. So if you have,
right.
if you have 174 and 79, now we can over the weekend do the math. I will do that math, but I will be honest, I should have known better. I should have came with that information. I should have known better that somebody would ask that question. But as far as you're talking, how many of this easy strips you would need, or because the tabs are already allocated. The bundle includes it all. So you just need one of those bundles. But as far as the easy strips, well, I guess that's actually easy math. You would need one for each set.
Right.
So 174.
Because we have the names on all of them. Those numbers would tell you how many of things. You want those bundles so you can sort them through. It is
174 and 79.
Right. How about a la cartes?
They're also included in this number. Correct.
There we go. A la cartes are included. So Diane Smith asked about that. And I'm probably missing questions, but
throw it back in at the bottom. If Debbie missed your question, we'll definitely try to catch it here as we go along. So again, this pre-order, these are actually in the shop, guys. They're over in the shop. If you go to kiwilane.com, you will find them in the shop there. And let me go back to this tab here.
And these are, we're being asked, are these totally Tiffany products?
They're not totally Tiffany products. We communicated with Tiffany on these as we move forward on them, but as she sold her company, as probably you guys many are aware, her companion, and we've worked with them. We adore Tiffany, but these are products that we produce specifically with our needs and customized them for the tabs that we wanted to do, and this is something we wanted to do. And so unfortunately, we had to then produce our own to accommodate our tabs because that's not something that they wanted to
do. Right.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So the pre-sale is for August 16th through August 23rd. Now, another important thing to know about pre-orders in general, because we don't do them often, but a pre-order, like I said, we're aiming for a holiday delivery, but if it's not under the tree by Christmas, expect it by mid-January. And we'll keep you guys updated as we go along, of course. If anything changes on that, as far as earlier or later, like I don't expect it to be later, but if it's earlier, we're going to make sure to get them out to you as soon as possible. These items cannot be ordered with other items. Please only place pre-order items separately in an order of itself. So if you're checking out in the system and our website and it says error, either one, you have a non-pre-order item in your cart and you need to go clear out your cart to put the pre-order items into your cart, and your cart can only have pre-order items in that cart, and then you would have to check out with those pre-order so that your pre-order is separate in the system. If you try to place another item in with your pre-order items into the cart, it will give you another notice, hey, you can't order standard products with pre-order products.
Right.
So just heads up there, pretty self-explanatory there. And that's just to ensure prompt delivery on that one order so that we can keep that order separate in our system and that it doesn't combine with other items from the shop in that way. There is no limit to how many you can order. Actually, a pre-order guarantees, again, this is why we wanted to do it this way. Like I said, we don't do them often, but we wanted to make sure as we try to get people caught up, and then of course, as we move forward, we wanted to make sure that you ordered as many as you need in this case. And a pre-order actually guarantees that you do get the amount that you want. So definitely there's no limit there. And I was mentioning that they're in the shop. So if you go to the shop, under products, you'll see a drop down there called pre-order somewhere underneath the products there. And then you'll be able to just place all the pre-order items, like I said, into one order at kiwilane.com. All right. So that's that. Did you see any more questions pop up?
I did have one. Everyone wants to know where you got the wire basket. It sits on top of the car.
TJ Maxx. It was a great find.
Oh, yeah, this one here.
TJ Maxx.
Gotcha.
I was at TJ Maxx and I was like, I bet you that will fit. And I got home and it like fit perfectly at the top of my tray. Now, I know that the rolling trays are different. Some IKEA trays are different sizes than others. But mine's an IKEA tray. And I don't know. I mean, like I said, TJ, everybody always asks me that. And I'm like, I know, TJ Maxx. It's just like so random. But that's I was so excited, guys. It's like one of those things when you find it, you're like, yes,
I know,
like yes. So I will be crossing my fingers that everybody finds their basket.
Is just verifying you don't need the strips if you buy the new pouches. So the strips were for the previous version 1 pouches. So if you don't have any of those, actually don't have any of those, then you would just buy the new pouches. That would work for you.
You can move straight into the new updated version. But if you want to utilize the version number 1, because we're I don't know, I guess we're women, like this is something we're thinking about, like, no, that's kind of annoying. I know people update things and they create new ones, and we deal with this all the time with our phones and other things, but we wanted to come up with an option for you, which is where these easy strips come into play. And they work great, guys. They work awesome. So, but I will say the more sturdy material and the little color thing, it really just adds a lot of color to life too. So as we go forward, those will be offered in that regards. So we'll be.
And then Melissa Taylor asked anything for the larger templates. And I know we had those in the Amazon shop, right? Am I right?
We do have those in the Amazon things. And I will say we are looking into manufacturing our own versions of that. And I'm so glad you mentioned it, because I would pick up some easy strips for those, for the larger ones. Because I just use 8.5 by 11. Let me grab that really fast, Deb. I had it next to me when I was doing pictures. That those we do still utilize. They're not as many as, of course, the borders and the more standard accessory size. So we're looking into producing those. The 12 by 12s here, these we have over in our Amazon link. So if you search the community, I was just going to think I could put that link in here. If not, go into the Circle community and just search Amazon, and it will pull up the post.
That's the link to the
post that we do that. Or bug Debbie on support and remind her, hey, send me that. Or bug me and tag me in the community, and I'll just send you directly to it, so you don't search too long. That is. And then these are just basically letter things that I've noticed that work for these medium-sized ones. Mm-hmm. So yes, I'm glad that you mentioned it. Any more questions?
We just talked about the Amazon shop, large templates. I don't know if we have an item number for the bag on Amazon, but it's in that same link. You just have to do the link, and you'll see it in there.
I will. How about this? I will post it brand new in the community again after this event. I will say, here's this what we're referring to, you guys, if you missed it the first time we announced it. But yeah, those are the ones we recommend. And we just easily link it, so they're all in one place over there.
And then will our Kiwi Club member discounts apply?
Yeah, they should apply.
Absolutely. So people are ordering already.
All right, so let's do a few giveaways. Should we do a few giveaways? Okay.
Yes, let's do it.
All right. All right, so here is a few questions, guys. This is, of course, if you're familiar with it, it's so funny. I watch other lives and I'm like, how are they doing giveaways? Like, I always want to get like more creative with that, but unfortunately, when it's live, you're kind of limited on that. But it's worth it because we love to do giveaways. So we'll just go with it, right? But here's how it works. Basically, Debbie's going to keep her eye on the comments. Everybody's browser streaming is just different. So my internet is different than your internet. So sometimes what Debbie sees is not the same as what you see. Okay, so there's a disclaimer there. So Debbie is the final say.
Don't get mad at me.
Debbie is the final say.
And I see I will say.
This is why I always pass that task off to somebody else.
No, it always gets done to me.
Okay. So I'm going to ask a question, and the first person that she sees with the correct answer, the full correct answer, I will say that, okay, is our lucky winner. And we will be doing a $25 store credit. So each of these winners. So thank you guys so much for celebrating with us this evening. We really enjoyed it. We looked forward, like I said, for this long time as I've shared these little tabs hidden on the side. Like I said, it's just adds such a style to your thing. And then that visualness just gets you directly to where you need to get to in your collection. And it just puts a smile on your face. And so I really wanted to immerse myself and experience that. And then once I was experiencing it, I just want to share it with all of you guys. So this is the opportunity to get your hands on those and any of the collections that you might have. And so this is what we will be able to offer on that. All right. So here is the first question. You guys ready? All right. What set is still our most popular set? I mentioned this at the beginning. What set is still our most popular set?
Ooh, they're thinking. Some wish they could rewind.
What set is still our most popular set?
Aha! Hold on. It goes by so fast. I got it. It's Gail Owens.
Yay, Gail. Okay, if you win one, I'm going to take you out of the running. You can't win more than one. Let's just throw it out there. That's going to be our club rule there. Paisley Place. Yeah, Paisley Place.
Oh, sorry.
Here, you know what? I'll give you an option, Gail, and you can email Debbie at support@kiwilane and just tell her you can either get this shipped to you and have literally a stamp of Kiwi Lane history. I'm like hesitant to give them away, but I'm like, you know what? Share the love because they are kind of, we have more where that came from. Or you could do a $25 store credit. Totally up to you on that.
Anyway, email support at Kiwi Lane.
No pressure, by the way. Yes. Woohoo! Yay! All right, we have more. Let's see. Here's the next question. You guys ready?
Give me a minute to get down to the bottom of all the comments.
Okay.
So I can start. Okay. Okay, next question.
All right. Then the next question is, what set did we never move over from our Etsy shop to our online shop? So there's one set that is actually not going to have a tab because it never came to our online shop when we transitioned from our new beginnings of Etsy over to actually managing a website, which in and of itself is a full-time job. The full name here. Oh, I see it.
I did.
Okay, Debbie's she's gonna browse back up. Give her a moment, guys. Give her a moment.
I'm still going. It is Michelle Score.
Yay, Michelle! Yeah, Michelle Score. Congrats! Yay!
Good memory.
Michelle, I'm going to give you the same option. If you want the stamp, $25 store credit. Honestly, a few people were like, "Oh, I would love these as a giveaway." I think somebody in the comment was like, "I don't want your stamp.
I don't want your old stamp."
This is why I'm giving you an option. You get to choose. You get to choose. It's kind of funny. You literally have a stamp of Kiwi Lane history. literally a stamp.
If they don't want it, send it to me.
I will send you a few.
I
I have more where that came from.
I like old things.
I know you do. I know you do. And it's literally old.
It is.
All right. Okay, we have one more question for a giveaway, guys, and then we will let you guys go. You guys ready? I think we all have the hangs of it. Okay. What day this month are we going to celebrate National Play to Create Day here in the Kiwi Lane community? So what day? The day. What day are we celebrating that? Dun, dun, dun.
Nothing yet. Hold on, they're coming in. I got one, but I got to go back up.
It's okay. It's all like they just boom, 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 right at the same time. It's like a delay. I told you guys the interwebs have all this weird delay. That's why it has to be one person say.
Okay. Still going. Hang on, I'm still going. Wow, we had a lot of people.
She's got this.
Go. There's the leaves. The Michaela Greer Croson.
Michaela Croson. All right. Yay. Yes. The 17th, which is tomorrow, guys. That is tomorrow. Just so if you didn't know, we will have a special day that we're going to celebrate basically Play to Create, but our birthday in general. And we're going to do this with a crop, and definitely we will have more giveaways during this online crop. So if you haven't got a chance to RSVP for that event, you can check it out in the Kiwi Lane community. We have it over there. And you can join myself as we create a quick page together, knock something off. It's 5 o'clock Mountain Standard Time, so that would be 6 o'clock Central, 7 o'clock Pacific. You can jump in and out. We'll probably be on for about 2 hours, usually, these online crops as we create a page together. And we love to do giveaways, so we'll make sure to throw in a few more in tomorrow's event. So make sure to check that out as far as that event goes, and you can find it again over in that Kiwi Lane community in that event. So thank you guys so much for coming and just hanging out with a little bit with us, celebrating. Like I said, we're excited about these new products, these offerings that we have to offer. We do hope that they bring a smile to your face as well. Like I said, I can only share from my own experience that they definitely did. And there's such a nice addition to help with that organization. I know that's something that you guys have been talking about. Now, on top of that, like I did mention, I know there's a few months, right, for them to come, but we'll kick off the new year, right? We'll have a lot of events just around organization and just suggestions, and then you'll have so much feedback and just different things to really kick it off with these new products. So that will just be part of what we offer here in the community in general. So definitely get the opportunity to get these products in your hands so that you can also participate in those events when we have them here as we get closer to that. Now, like I mentioned, these products are in the shop. So you can go click underneath products, pre-orders, and in the shop menu at kiwilane.com. They'll be available for pre-order status up through the 26th. So spread the word. If you have friends, spread the word. If they have a few templates that they are like, oh, I didn't even know, like let them know that these are fun little opportunity in addition that they can get their hands on for this limited time. And actually, if you're looking for another opportunity for giveaways, make sure over on Facebook and other places, you can share our post that we'll be sharing for the next few days over on our post. You can find one tomorrow and the next day after that, and then tonight. We've kept you long enough tonight. But if you share those posts, it gives you another opportunity to win some fun prizes and for a chance to share, help us spread the word on that too. All right, Debbie, one last call. Any other questions we missed? Did we miss anything?
Oh, I was just answering someone. Once you get these pouches in stock, will they stay in the shop? So yes, the pouches is what we said before on that. So that's the last question I see.
Awesome. Yes, on the pouches, but the tabs and everything is a one-time offer to get us up to speed for any of these opportunities that we have. We will have the printables and other things, but if you want the, like I said, the sturdiness of them,
Right.
the nice, you know, they're already cut out. You don't have to cut them out, all of that stuff. And the reason why I say that is because we believe in sharing those freely in a way that allows you to still, if you missed it, because we understand that's a possibility. Well, it's a huge possibility, but at some point we got to transition to the other. So this is our way to kind of get everyone caught up, and then it's up to you whether you want to get them or not, but it's a great way to get caught up and enjoy that new addition to the organization of all of these. Thank you, Pat. Yes, happy birthday, Kiwi Lane. Oh, that's so sweet. She said, so glad you gals created Kiwi Lane. That's very, very sweet. Very sweet. It's been a very great journey so far, I will say. And it's been life-changing and for us in many ways, not just in our scrapbooking, in our lives as well. So we really appreciate the support and just the love that you guys constantly show. And I can't say it enough. Scrapbookers are the best. They are so amazing. I love you guys so much. So, all right. Thanks again for the birthday wishes. Take care. Bye, guys.
Bye.